To my younger self, or a self like that self, I would say, you can challenge anything. So challenge in support of your belief in goodness. Don't criticize another's loved ones. Don't blame people for criticizing yours. Simply try and translate so both of you can hear the other's love. People already hear the voices you do. You are remarkably intelligent, tenacious, and above all, good. I know you just want to help. What can help this world, what can help you, is respect. Respect yourself as part of the world, and you will find how to respect the world better. You can keep up enough to help the world listen to its inner voices. Truly, to help, you need to hold people accountable. Neither condemn nor exonerate another, yourself, with them, or instead of them. Empathize without idolizing and without dismissing. Simply hold accountable. When words or thoughts fail you in this, when they become too complicated for your mind to grasp or to follow, ground yourself to the reality that each of you can do things the other cannot. Remember, people already know your doubt, and theirs goes deeper than yours. They do not need unsolicited criticism or problems laid out, because they need to be reminded of their strengths before they can use them to face such problems, to outmaneuver their doubt. Don't be embarrassed to tell people how much they matter to you. Don't be afraid to show your vulnerabilities to people. Sometimes they need you to lead through those vulnerabilities. Sometimes they need to see you struggle, to start, and to keep their own struggle against the dark. Remember, you are incredibly strong enough to show your heart. Remember, you have always believed that our greatest strength is in each other, in understanding each other and the universe. That is how these ridiculous brains came to be. It is the justification for our presence. When you fail, you have not become a dead end. There are no dead ends, only more information. Information defies the root of suffering, ignorance. Don't lose hope when you can't reach people. Remember, it's not righteous to make people better. Who are we to say what's better for another? Instead, try to find what's better for you, and never believe you are better than anyone. You are simply more privileged. Take solace in the reality that what's better for you can help the world, and that you must let it happen to do so. Find your own betterment, and you will be able to help others effectively and tremendously. Righteous martyrdom will not help you, and thus will not help the world. As you are part of that world, you hurt that world by hurting yourself in whatever way. If you want to help this world in the big ways you dream about, start with the closest part of it, the part you have most sway over, yourself. Respect yourself. Keep putting yourself in other people's shoes. It will allow you to imagine what respect looks like to them. Again, remember to empathize without idolizing or dismissing. To credit Carl Jung, both are an act of dehumanization. Remember, we believe dehumanization is an act of delusion, a flaw in our reasoning. When we make this mistake, take comfort in knowing we are wrong. Once we know we are wrong, we can take a different path and discover a whole new universe. Being wrong is not something to take out on yourself. That is an act of disrespect. Simply try to mindfully understand and correct that wrong before it goes too far. If we do go too far, that's the point where we again have the strength of each other. Because if we don't correct ourselves, then society will correct us. Ours is the paradigm where, like a fixed point, ever loyal, society will be there. This became a comfort to me. Fundamentally, I had to accept that community support was a good thing. To do that, I had to believe in my rebellious nature in order to break through it. I think I had to realize that I was part of this community. I had to realize that the magic, the belief, the everything and the nothing was in these, again, ridiculous brains, within ourselves and our very purpose. To find support in this community, I had to let myself see that understanding each other and the universe is a human being's, if you will, again, purpose in life. I found that the way I stand apart from the community could mindfully contribute to that community and thus be a part of that community, utilizing my individuality for such, not by compromising it as I had feared. I realized I did not have to obey to support. I was then able to embrace the idea of being part of something. After that, it was a concerted and again mindful practice of being my best self in order to open up and let my community help me as I wanted to help it. I feel that once I found this purpose within the community, that's what made me thrive. Once I celebrated the idea of a community always being there for you, whether it be in a way you would like or otherwise, I was still consoled and supported by it either way. I faced that it wasn't going away, and neither was I. That comfort, that's what led me to this absurd wonder, and it can fuel me on very dark days indeed. We are part of something, not compromised by it. We can be wonderful individuals while with a group. We are social creatures, and celebrating that community with my own personality helped me thrive.